Hello. We made it.
We did it.
We did it. We made it. We survived the technical difficulties. We are here. We're starting. I just noticed too when I hit live that I read on storage on StreamYard. So yay, we're gonna see what happens after this. But hi, hello, welcome back, Austin. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me again, Katie.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You were here. What was it? Was that last week? Is that a week ago? Or 2 weeks ago? No, I don't even know. I lost track of all time. I don't know. I lost track of everything. I can't even tell you what time of the day it is right now. So yeah. I kept thinking tomorrow, Wednesday, is when my stream with my Aussie guys were. Then I realized, oh no, that's tonight for me. So yes, I'll be back at 4:30 in the morning for another stream. So let's go, people. Wow, we already got a bunch of spunky people in the chat already. It was great. It was, the last time you were here, it was Heroes Con weekend.
Yeah.
So we figured let's do it again when the people are actually at home.
Yes. It was not desolate. There was a good crowd.
Yes.
But it was just like you were like, oh, so and so is not here. So and so is at the Heroes, and there's like other people not here. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean,
I know.
We'll see how it goes.
I felt bad. So that's why we're back here today. Also, your Kickstarter is ending. And what are we down to? The last under 48 hours now?
Yep. We are under 48 hours. So you guys go get that original art. I've got the cover in the background there. And then I've got the last 2 pages fully inked. But you will see tonight, probably in the process in which I transfer that ink into the digital realm. So
very cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Who knows? I might doodle a thing. I did grab a piece of paper, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how well that grows. It's been a hot minute since I drew live on a thing, so we'll see. We got some people rock with us already. Let's say hey to them real quick. Mm-hmm. All the way from 2:20 this afternoon. We have GT. What's up, GT? We got Wonger in the house. What's up, Wonger? Danime, what are you dropping? Is that a fairy with a wand? Nice. Drop your fairy stand. Angel could be. I don't know. It's so tiny. I wish that when you clicked on a thing with emotes, it would put the emotes on your screen. I kind of miss my Twitch days, but that's some good stuff. And then we got Locke. What's up, Locke? We got Christina. What's up, Christina? Las Cruces again. You're a homie, Las Cruces. There's me telling everybody technical difficulty. What's up, Jim? What's up, Jim? Oh, Wonger back in the house. Jim back in the house. Wow. Yes, I know. We made it. We did it. We're surviving. It's great. What's up, Sarah? So glad that you got your giveaway, by the way. I did see your email. I was going to reach out to you, but I ran out of time. So so glad you got that. Woodrow, what is up? What is up, Apex? Michael, guys, go check out his Twitter if you guys want a really in-depth review on here. Here, I'll drop that right now. Go check this out.
I haven't even got to see it yet.
You haven't got to see it yet? Should we put Michael on blast and just go and watch this video? Should we do that?
All right.
It's a 5-minute video, but I don't care. We can do that. Yeah. I don't give a crap. I dropped it anyways into the chat, so if you guys want to go check it out. Now hold on a second, because let me go over here. Let me go to this. Oh my gosh, why can't I see anything? Jeez. All right, hold on. Oh, what the hell's happening? Oh wow, we're doing so great today. It's amazing. Absolutely fantastic. What the heck? Why can't I get into my own stream on Twitter? What is happening? Wow. It's the best day ever, let me tell you. While I'm trying to look at stuff and figure something out for real quick, you want to just keep talking to them real quick? Who else is here? Oh, we got Karen. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? Thank you for joining us on the Twitter side. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes.
I can try to gab a little bit. I'm really not great at gabbing. Yapping as it is now.
This is the best way to start. When I'm spazzing out and we have a chat in front of us. That's great. What's up, Punchy? How are you doing? Roscoe. What's up, Roscoe? That's a show you should get on too. He hosts a show on Mondays where he interviews people, and then I think Brandon might have talked to you about him before, but he hosts, and then you draw a log, and then you pick a theme, and then you draw along, and then you submit your. It's pretty fun.
That'd be fun. I do want to do that. I think you told me about this last time.
I might have. Yeah. And what is up, Gary? What's up, homie? How are you doing? You also just had Austin on as well. Yes.
Yes. What's up, Gary?
That is right, Copy. We are here as per usual. The last time you were on, we also wore our horns. And it's because your book's got demons in it. Some cool stuff. People with horns as well.
It's got hot demons in it, actually.
It does have hot demons in it. Yes, that's right. Actually, it has not been made, but we're here and we're, in our hordes. That's right. What's up, Bleaker? How are you doing? You're totally welcome, Michael. I'm also trying to post it on the Twitter, but I can't actually get inside my dumb stream. Oh, there we go. It was delayed like a million years. All right, here. Let me paste that into that stream. There we go. Boom. Okay. Wow. I just spent like 20 hours doing that. That was so good. But yeah, no, Michael, hold up. Is this also on YouTube? Did you also put that on YouTube? Because if you did, I'll go there and play it. Let me see. Because we'll watch it.
Yes. I'm excited.
I hope you are. I watched it before I actually hopped on here. That's one of the reasons I was watching it. What's up, Hack?
When I get off work, I'm like, I gotta work out, I gotta shower, I gotta eat, and like, I was looking for it too. He was asking me questions, like last night, and I was like, oh, I bet it's coming up. No, it's great. Hold on, let me see. No, I think you're really gonna enjoy it. He does such a great job, and I love that he does the art piece to go along with it. Have you seen that yet, though? I have not seen it yet.
We'll pull it all up, and then you can get your live reaction to this happening right now. And that's Spidey. Thanks for the dropping by. And I'll see you at 4:30 in the morning, Spidey. He's one of our resident Aussie peoples. What's up, Steve? How are you doing? You thought right and wrong, because they're not bringing it tonight, which is fine. And maybe they're also sleeping. It's okay. Yeah, we're doing so great. All right, I have you pulled up now. Let me see. Wait, let's go to the. Oh, be quiet. 1 second. All right. How do I get back? Oh my gosh. Why am I?
My mouse stopped working, so I'm using my stylus now to.
We are so tech savvy right now. This is amazing. Hi, Lobo. How are you doing?
We'll just continue to swap and trade our technical problems.
It's gonna happen. This is beyond. I'm trying to rewind Michael's video so that I can open it full screen, but then I forgot I didn't even have it shown on the screen. All right. Yeah, dang it, lost my thing again.
I think I can.
We're gonna figure it out. Let me tell you. I know we're having. Come on, okay, maybe it's this. There we go. Holy hell. Okay, there's that. Let me go over here. Make us tiny. There. All right. Okay.
How do you get sound to play? I couldn't get sound to play for my Hellboy review.
I have to unplug my headphones. Is the only way that you're going to hear this, because I don't have nothing set up. So, like I said, this is the most probably ever. All right, let's do a test run. All right, Michael, you better be in here because you're getting your live reaction right this second. Yeah. And okay, Carolina Chris, this is Michael's art who's in chat for the little plop here screen. Austin has the art in the book, and we're gonna go watch Michael's review. Where did you go? Where are you hiding? Right there.
Get back here, Michael.
Yeah, get back here, Michael. You gotta see this in person. So we're gonna watch this. That's Michael right there. Go follow him. He has a YouTube channel where this is probably also on there. Probably would have been easier just to go there and pull that up. Okay. Check 1. Did it go full screen?
It is full screen.
As full screen as it's going to get. Okay. Check 2. Do you hear that?
I can hear that.
Okay, perfect. Oh, let's plop this all the way up to the top. All right, we are going to react to Michael's video, talking about Austin's book here. All right, hopefully I clicked the right video. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Hey guys, all right. Back here tonight talking indie comics. Tonight's focus is on the Envy series of comics by Austin Light under his American Demon Comics imprint. A timely title, given that my intention was to record and post this vid last week on America's birthday, July 4th, but I had to visit family, and you guys know what that can do to time, so I'm glad to be here tonight focusing on this rad comic. The way it usually goes with these review vids is I either back, buy, or am gifted a physical comic. That's my preference, but in this case, I had backed Envy 1 and 2 on Austin's Kickstarter campaign, and he was gracious enough to gift me a digital version of issue 1. Just mucho thanks to Austin for that. It's always cool when people do that. So yeah, I really dug this comic. It's got this dope, dark, goth, manga-esque feel that I've always really enjoyed. Can't say I ever went full goth as a kid, but I've always loved goth and goth-adjacent stuff. As a youngin', I grew up listening to The Cure. I was always watching The Crow, reading some Sandman. It means I got a little goth in me. So if we're simpatico in this at all, I think you'll dig it as well. So let's get a closer look at the book. All right. So the story is in limbo, like literally in limbo. Lucifer has taken full control of it and is looking to take over Earth. The titular character, Envy, is a demon who, while on Earth, by divine intervention, loses her powers, and she must live as a human to regain those powers. That's about all I know. I don't have issue 2, but it's very intriguing, cool premise. As you can see, the art here is that kind of dope, stark black and white manga style, very fitting for this story. It's great character designs, very expressive, as you can see on Jenny here, really capturing fear and confusion. There are great demonic creature designs. And as a growing up a nice Catholic boy, I gotta say, this kind of stuff was spooking me out when I was reading. But that's what art should do, right? So yeah, I am certainly looking forward to getting the physical versions of Envy 1 and 2. Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing that look, the Envy comic. I enjoyed sharing it with you. This video is also very timely because Austin's campaign on Kickstarter closes in 2 days. Last time I checked, he was comfortably over the halfway mark, but he could really use a boost to reach that goal. So if you're into these kind of comics or manga, just check it out. And it's reasonably priced. The tier that I backed, I believe it was $20 for the 2 issues, $10 each. That is very reasonable for an indie comic because, you know, we're all doing this ourselves. So the thing is, like, I am happy to back the big dogs in the space. I will, but sometimes it's the smaller creators that really need that push to get their projects funded. I believe that's the only way, like, the indie space on a whole is going to thrive. So if you can contribute to that, share the campaign, share this video, whatever you can do, it's greatly appreciated. So yeah, as I often do, I have a companion sketch to this vid up on all the socials. It is one of Austin's characters in my style. If that interests you at all, please check it out. That'd be rad. I will be back soon with more indie-related vids. Hope you guys have a lovely week. Be good. Be seeing you. Peace.
Awesome. Super rad job.
Right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael. I love it. He did a really good job.
Oh, he's great. Let's oh yeah, he did a phenomenal job. He does super good reviews. And I everybody that comes out, I'm like, yeah, go hit him up. I'll be quiet. You did a great job. Hi Robin, how are you? Let's see. What's up, Legend? I'm just trying to catch up with chat because I was like, we were there a minute ago, so okay. But let's go stalk his page for a second and go look at the art piece that he did for you. Let's see. And there it is.
Yeah.
There we go. So good.
Yes. Dang, he nailed it.
Oh yeah, he did a great job. Yeah. He'll be in here I think the end of August for his book. So yeah, we'll go check him out. So go follow Michael. Let's see.
Yes, give him a follow. Give him love.
Get me out of there. Yeah. Stop screen. There. Okay. I did that. Let's find the other screen. What was the channel? Okay. So
Gnarly Comics.
Yes,
right?
Gnarly Comics. It's the same on YouTube as well. But here, let me drop his Twitter just so you guys have that. You can go follow him. Where am I? Okay, I lost everything. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you got him on TikTok. Oh, right. Yes. Listen, we're all dorks here. Have you not seen us spazzing out for the last nearly 20 minutes?
You're in good company.
You're perfectly in the right spot. Let me tell you, Michael. Let me see. What the hell? Now I lost that again. What is wrong with my stuff today? All right. Is this it? Oh, there we go. Wow. You know, sometimes things happen and it's a day. Probably way too overheated the last few days to even have brain power. All right. I got that pulled up. What am I doing? Okay, let's just go back here. We're just going to go back here for now. Oh, my goodness. We'll go over your campaign soon. But yes, so for the people joining us that were not here before, because I do see some new peeps in the chat, would you like to introduce yourself? Give us the whole full-on introduction into who you are. Hi.
Hi, I'm Austin Light. I've been doing, dabbling in comics pretty much most of my life, definitely since 3rd grade. I went to school for art all throughout high school, all throughout community college and through university, and just have never strayed really from doing art in some form or fashion. I was always going to be in an industry for art. I was going to be a graphic designer. I was going to be a photographer. I was going to be something that was going to be involved with art. And that was the goal. But I was like, you know what? I'm in this graphic design position, this very, very beginner graphic design position, and I see the positions ahead of me, and I see the overhead that this graphic designer I'm under has to work under, and what she has to put up with. And I was like, excuse me, no, this is not for me. So I quit back in 2021, my full-time job, and I had a backup job that my friend is an insurance adjuster, and he had me doing some photo labeling, helping him out part-time with that. And as I did that, I tried to work on a webtoon, and the webtoon was Envy. And Envy is kind of like my guinea pig project is what I like to call it, because I do have other stories. I have a very big fantasy story I want to get into. And I have a developing Western that I'm trying to flesh out. I think the Western will be my second story, but I'm working with Envy because this wasn't my dream project to get into. I really want to kind of get my feet wet with this title, because there's just so many ins and outs to a whole creation of a comic that I am still very passionate about it. I do love the paranormal. I do love the idea of another realm and demons fighting, and giving them their own personality, their own twist, and everything like that. But it's not the reason I got into doing comics. But it is a very fun project I've been doing. I have loved every step of the way as I learned something new in doing Envy. Learning how to get a page format down pat, learning how to get my process, at the best efficiency that I can, trying to do all these things that I never thought that I would. So that way, when I do get to these other projects, they are a little bit more polished and a little bit more refined in every aspect that I can grow here with Envy. But Envy is also a challenge in my story writing. So I have all this demonic lore from the Keys of Solomon, from Heptameron, from history, from just the Bible, everything that is like very quintessential to philosophy and things like that really gives Envy a amazing like kick in how I think about developing it and writing for it. Squirrels are, I don't know. I think they are like any regular demon would be, kind of subversive. They're a little subtle, so they're going to be very cute and friendly. And when you're in breath's, distance from it, it turns into a monster. So I have a feeling squirrels have the capability of being extremely demonic.
For sure. I've known many a squirrel in my day, and they were all exactly how you described. Fuzzy, funny, lovey, and then you're like, oh, here's a snack, and they go bananas, and squirrels are from nice. Squirrel. I always enjoy when squirrel hops by. It's pretty fun. It's exciting. And I like that you drop some squirrel knowledge every now and then. It's fantastic. But yes, no, they are definitely demons in my book. Definitely. Yeah. Yes,
they are, great from a distance, just like how I treat the real demons. I can look at all the rituals and look at all the neat things that people do with their bodies and the seals of these demons and everything, and it's really cool. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm good. I already have enough stuff happening in my life. I don't need to incorporate demons into that mix. It would not be fun. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Depends. If I really like having a rough day that day, that might be kind of fun. Conjure up a demon and then chaos unleashed upon the earth. Yeah. Never know. I don't know. You might have fun.
Yeah. I mean, they will do. There's a whole spectrum of things that can happen. So, I don't think it'd be fun though.
Probably not. It would though. When you for a hot second, it would be. But yes, squirrels. Yes. Chipmunks are also in that family.
Now that we're on the topic, actually, chipmunks.
Yes, chipmunks. Yeah.
Groundhogs.
For sure. I have all of those in my backyard. Yes, they're all pretty. Possums, more than anything, are definitely demonic. They might be the ones where their demon is really coming out when you see them. For sure.
I hear that they're not that dangerous. Like, I just see a lot of things that possums are not as dangerous as they seem.
Possums, they're not so bad, but like if you trap them and scare them, then they get freaked out.
They're creepy for sure.
They are. They live in a wood pile in my alley. So like if I go inside in the middle of the night to take garbage out, they're in my backyard, and they're always like the light pops on them. Hilarious. Yeah. Amazing. What is up to everybody hanging in the chat? And there's 28 people hanging with us for the last 25 minutes. Yeah. How bad we have spazzed out this entire 25 minutes. Thank you for hanging in there with us.
Does anybody have questions?
Good questions. Ask any questions. Go for it. Clearly, we are down with the squirrels and whatever else. Sad poodles. What? Okay. Yeah. No.
Poodles. That's how I heard that.
What's this, Sammy? Oh, hey, Sammy. What's up? We have gophers. Whoa. Jeez.
I've seen that one on TikTok or the videos where the farmer put up game cams to see what's like eating everything, and it was just this groundhog just eating every day right in front of the camera, just right there, just centered, like with corn, with peppers, tomatoes, anything.
That's awesome. I love a good troll moment in life. That is a good one. Yes. Oh, wait. Sod poodles, or what you call prairie dogs? I have never heard that term.
Me either.
Also, those things are adorable, but I can also see where they would probably get a little amped up. All those little guys are so cute.
How do you get sad poodles from that?
I know.
Yeah,
I keep seeing sad poodles, and I want to call them sad poodles because that just
or sod poodles. Yeah, sod.
It says sod poodles, but I want to call them sad poodles now.
Yeah. I just now realized that it said sod, but I'm still kind of like, what makes it a poodle?
Yeah, they're not really that fluffy. Yes, give us the history on this, Splash. Thank you. And I know I read that after. I was like, oh, that's what that's.
I thought it was a play on words. I'm sorry.
We've all been there, Sammy. It happens. What's up? Awesome. How are you guys doing? And thank you very much to Christina that is over here dropping all the links in chat. Thank you, girl. Christina. You rock. Thank you so much. And we're talking to you today because, Kickstarter is ending in so many hours. Where are we at now? Where's the Kickstarter? We got 44 hours to go. And we are trying to get you fundage happening so that, you can get fully funded and backed and, get the stuff out of here.
Yeah. I want to print this thing.
We want to print it? Yeah.
I want it to be in mass. The exclusive still have the variant is exclusive. It still has like 35 or no, I think it has 34 now because
it does have 34 Katie. Now. That's right.
So there are 34 copies of the variant left, and it's a really fun tier that people have been getting. The $20 one is good because you get 4 items. You're getting your 2 digital versions of issue 1 and issue 2, and then you have your physical versions of issue 1 and issue 2. Excuse me. So that is a tier that people really gravitate to. And then I have original art. The original ink for that issue for the standard issue is available. And then I've got add-ons of original art for the last 2 pages that I inked. You have a set number of issue chapters? I have a timeline. So I want this to be done within 5 years. And I'm hoping that I can get the Western story started alongside that, but I still have not quite got down pat all the ins and outs of how I'm gonna get that done. Some pages take anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Some pages take 13, 15 hours. So I haven't got down pat the frequency just yet, but I think after about 2 years, I'll probably have a good idea of how I can get 2 projects going. So hopefully, I don't think that would delay Envy. I would probably have to sideline a project if it's going to cause another one to be slower, because it's already really slow. Making a comic page by page, as a writer and as an artist, just feels like it's a slog. But it's fun to go back and see that I started this issue 1 in August of last year, and now I'm up to 53 pages of a story in almost a year. So next year, hopefully it'll be like 110 pages. And, you know, if it gets faster, maybe I'll have like 200 pages in 3 years. So seeing it grow and get watered and everything is really uplifting and everything. But I don't want it to take any longer than it has to.
I think the more that you do it, the more that you get used, especially to doing art and expressing yourself, like with your writing and your art style that's in the books, you're going to get way faster as you keep going on. So that'll be cool. Are you so the other titles that you have coming out, are you going to be changing up the art style? Or are you going to keep it kind of that similar anime-ish type feel to it?
I would like to keep it all the same. I didn't go with the manga black and white for like a technical reason. It's not because I don't know how to color. It's not because I don't have access to a colorist. It's just because I really enjoy that look. I was pretty much, as far as like visual novels is concerned, I gravitated more towards the mangas because I'm just so enthralled with how much you can kind of pull from black and white and the tones in between, and how you can convey a story either in simplicity or in detail with just black and white. And I've also really, to me, I don't think I've ever really had like a great eye for color. I really had to think about color, and adding that on to a project as another layer and making it take that much longer. It's like, I don't want to go that route anyways.
No, I think it works really well to the story, the style, and the fact that you stuck with black and white, because I like the darker stories, or stories that have like demons or something like that in it. I think it looks really good in the black and white, because just something about that light and darkness on the paper just gives it that kind of like that, just like the dark, creepy vibes to it. And I love that. It's good. Yeah,
it's been really fun getting to experiment with that, because Clip Studio comes like installed with several really good brushes that I just, I screen tone that layer that I might put that brush on, and it just makes a really phenomenal effect. And I love getting to see that also come to fruition and experimenting with new ways of black and white.
Yeah, because when you think about black and white, you think, solids, but there's so many different ways that you can go with that and really get in there and change up your style. Because I love that myself for art. I'm constantly like evolving my styles, but also changing up mediums, because I get inspired by different random things. And I love the look of like when you mix mediums together. And I think my art has just been amplified by that since I've started just to kind of branching out to what I normally would do. And eventually I'll get around to doing digital stuff, because I also have a Wacom tablet in Clip Studio. But until then, I am playing with MS Paint even more, which is fun.
Nice.
I love MS Paint. So stupid, but yeah, I make the best, cheesiest hot dog art in there. You have no idea, let me tell you.
You can make some masterpieces in Paint. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, my kittens are causing trouble.
Oh no.
This is my daughter's room that I've had to set up in.
You're fine. That's cute. I like the cats. And I know back in the day on a really old laptop in MS Paint, I used to use a trackball mouse, and I used to make really elaborate, detailed pinup art.
Oh no!
in MS Paint. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's still up on DeviantArt. Oh, it's on DeviantArt. You can go look at all the hot mess. No, it was really detailed, actually manga style, because I started doing color edits on Gaia and Avatar sites. So back in the day, I was there and I was reworking the colors on some of their items. Yeah, that's how I got into MS Paintwork. What's up, Froggy? How are you doing? And Sammy, that's the comment of the night, by the way. Yeah, no. I saw that. I was like, there's no way she just said that, but no, that's hilarious.
No, I gotta look that up when we're done.
It's all on DeviantArt, and you're welcome to the people that are gonna go look at that. Let me see that. It's same name, by the way. It's okay. This is I'd say a train wreck, but it's gonna be a fun train wreck that we're on tonight. So we're great. This is it's a really good time that this is a second appearance for you. Had this for the serious one the first time. Yeah. No.
It's time to get goofy.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know too, since the last episode, me and Brandon sat down and got to talk, and then on your YouTube, there's an interview with me on there where we're geeking out and talking about art and stuff. So go check that out.
I think Brandon's a great interviewer.
Brandon is awesome. He's like so natural at it. The first ever interview I did with him, we did on Roscoe's channel, and he was dressed up as Napoleon Dynamite and stuck with it the entire interview. And it was the best, let me tell you. Yeah, it was amazing.
Now that's something I also have to go dig up.
I will link you to that.
That's perfect.
It was great. Oh, he cosplayed everything. Full on, just Napoleon Dynamite mode the entire time. And that's how you know you're a good interviewer. When you can roll down and get with stupid stuff.
I admire him for all the cosplaying he has done. If he's done Napoleon Dynamite and he's also done Hypno Ray, that's some that's a fun writer.
Oh, dude. So he showed up. We were in cosplay, and I was Rusty Hook in cosplay for the episode that he had on. Yeah. So but no. I can't wait for Brandon to be back. He's so much fun to talk to. And he's good.
I would love that Tales from Town City to be voice acted.
That would be amazing. I love the little when they did the trailer and they animated that with the little animals and everything. Yeah, no, I think that would be so much fun as an animated series. Hear that, Brandon? Get on that. get you some people here. I will drop the Kickstarter link one more time in the chat. There you go. Go check it out. And we are here because we are trying to get money for that. We're trying to get it funded. And guys, go check it out. If you actually have any questions as well about the art style, the Kickstarter, or any of this process, hit it in the chat. Or you can ask more squirrel questions. Pretty down.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull up MS Paint, or not MS Paint, SUBSTACK, Paint Studio.
Paint Studio, yes. You're welcome.
I might have to set up the file. I haven't set up this page. Let's see.
Hi, Katie. How are you? Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. SUBSTACK. Yep. All right. I have all in there. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me add. Put your SUBSTACK in the chat, too. Go sign up for that. Yeah. And go follow him on the YouTubes because you've been doing some fun content on there. You're going to be doing more.
Yeah. If everyone is interested in the process here and has a good time tonight seeing how I go from traditional to digital, I can make more of those streams, and I would like to. It'd be fun.
There you go. Yes. So I'm also going to attempt to skadoodle something. We'll see how hot mess that goes. I should have grabbed my Sharpies. Dang it. So if you don't know, this is Austin Light, and he is the artist and illustrator. Oh, perfect. I was just saying this, but Tim, this is Austin Light. He's the writer and illustrator of Envy for issue 1 and 2. And he also says, wait a minute, that dude follows me. I'm pretty sure he might. You don't know. I'm pretty sure you also might follow him. But yes, go check it out. Actually, are you in here? I have you in the phone. Okay, like this.
Should have this file already made. Okay.
But yeah, so here we go. And then, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to present the Kickstarter page. Just pull those up and just go over this real quickly while you're doing that. All right, here we go. So there's 44 hours to go. It's going to close Thursday, July 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's also why you're back here, because we're trying to get this funded. Because if you don't see this, it's halfway there, about halfway. And you have enough time. I think we could do it. We're going to be doing it. Oh, oops, there we go. Let's see. Ask if he is familiar with my comic book. Good question. Are you did you pop in the chat the other day? I think maybe. Are you familiar with the Melvin comic?
Yes. I think yes. Black and white.
The page that we had the other day when he was on, it was black and white page. It does have color on the cover, but it is black and white.
Retweeted some stuff.
Oh, he might have. Let's see. Oh, where'd he go? There you go. And all artists seem to have a cat co-pilot. Most of them do. There's a lot of them that do have a co-pilot. Yes. 44 hours to go, and he wants to be sedated. Yes, Never Moon style. What's up, Scotty? How are you guys doing? Let's see.
I want to. I can go ahead and share if you were ready.
Oh, okay. Hold on, because if that does that, that's going to take Kickstarter off. So let me just go over the Kickstarter page for one hot second. So, yep, 44 hours to go. We're trying to do this. And then if you get in here, you can go check out all the art pages in here. Go zoom in up on that. Go check out all the style. There's a lovely main character. I love the character. I like her a lot. It's very nice. And then these are the variant covers. You got the standard and the variant cover over here with eyeball. I just upgraded to this one because I like eyeball things and I had to do it. I'm like, sure, let's go. Saucy little character. I like how tiny she is in comparison to everybody else. When you see That's good.
Yeah, I got the height chart so for everyone to know, I put a little bit of extra info, a little bit of world building, as you could call it, in the physical versions of the comic. So I do have a height chart scaling from Michael all the way to Jenny for issue number 1, because every single one of those characters makes at least one appearance. Michael isn't like outright like in the story, but he is makes an appearance in those first few pages. So it goes from 9 feet and then all the characters down to 5'2".
Wow, that's cool. I like that because I like weird stats like that, and that's one of my favorite things when I play Pokemon. You could go into the Pokedex and see like little tiny character there, like your Ash character, and then see like how big the Pokemon are compared to each other. Oh, there's like little tiny ones, which is funny. I love that. I love little extras like that. And then these are your tiers. You got some really good tiers. If you just want to support it and make a pledge, boom, there you go.
Yes, also, I have go ahead.
Yes. Oh no, go for it.
I was going to say the add-ons are stickers. I have an exclusive issue number 1 cover because that was a test print from a different printer than normal, and I had sent it with just a different cover than normal. And I'm not going to be using that cover again. So the quality isn't up there with Comics Wellspring, but that cover is not. There's only 10 of them, never being printed again. So it's on the add-ons. I also have original art on the add-ons, including the page I'm about to draw.
Ooh, lovely. And then Timothy had a question here. Do the stickers have glitter? I don't think so. They look pretty matte, but you could add glitter when you get them. This one will look quite lovely in a glitter pattern. I also picked up the demon sticker because I kind of like demons. Yes. They are not the 80s puffy stickers. They look like awesome vinyl stickers. The nice ones that are like textured a little bit. They look pretty good.
Yes. Get them while they're hot.
Yes, you have to get them immediately. But yeah, check it out. But no, that's such a cute art. I like her style. And that's the Lust Demon. Is that who that is?
Mm-hmm. That's Asmodeus.
Nice. Yep. So here's your rewards right here. If you want just the digital for issue 2, it's $6. That's anywhere. Then if you want 1 and 2 for PDFs, $10. That's for the digital versions. And then over here, standard issue 2, $15. And then if you want issue 1 and 2, this is what I was originally going to go with, and then I backed it to get the other one, which is awesome.
And all these tiers come with the digital PDF, so that's you will always have it.
Perfect. And also, if you do back it, it didn't come with glitter. He can especially pack your sticker bag with glitter so that when you open it, you'll get glitter everywhere for the entirety of your lifetime, and then you will definitely know that you've been cursed.
That's right.
That's right.
Be careful what you ask for.
I know. Yeah. Asmodeus first. Whenever I hear that, I immediately start singing Beelzebub. The ghost song. Where he's all like say the names a billion times. It's great. Yeah.
Lucifer.
Exactly. He's like, Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
What's up, Justin? How are you? I also saw that you were packing up a whole bunch of books earlier today. Congrats on getting all your funding and stuff together. Nice. Glitter like Phil's cover. Phil's cover had glitter on it? What? I didn't get glitter cover with my Lost Pages. Stephen Lynch song. It's a ghost song, but it might be covering an old song. I don't know, but it's the way that he sings that is just glorious. Or glorious.
Before I begin, I'm going to run to the restroom, and
okay,
I can.
Perfect. Nice. By the time you get back, I'll be done going over your tiers, so that'll be perfect timing. All right, so we got stickers right here. So if you want, look at here's the stickers. I actually picked that one up. I think they're about $4 each on an add-on. Plus a little bit extra, whatever it costs for the shipping when you get it. So those are nice. So they're probably large stickers as well. So boom, those are add-ons. And then if you want physical copies of issues 1 and 2, you get $20. It's also shipping anywhere in the world. And let's see, you get $15 shipping anywhere. And where is the States? $4 domestic shipping. And I ended up picking up this cover, which was this guy right here. Oh, snap, crap, what happened there? Oh, no, now I can't move it. Oh, damn it. So I picked up that variant cover, so it's very limited on that. Uh-oh. What happened? Great. This is... There we go. Oh, perfect. If that's really the song, I'll look it up later. But yeah, the one that we were singing is from Ghost. It's lovely. All right. Wait, what the hell happened? What the hell? What is happening here? What is going on? I hit a button. I don't know what happened. Well, you know what? Stop screen. Let's just do that again. How about that? We're doing so good today. It's amazing. StreamYard. Where the hell is my... What's going on? Oh my God. All the problems are happening today. Look at what we're happening. Look what's happening. What? Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a thing. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. I lost the Kickstarter page for like half a minute. Like, yay. I don't know what happened. Insanely pro sauce today. So now, if you want the variant cover, it's right here for issue 2, $45. See that? And there's only 34 left. Look at that. Boom. Gotta go with that. And if you want original art standard cover too, so for your original art for your issue 2 cover, the standard one, $4.50. Oh wait, it's a restroom. And then you said you had still some interior pages as well, or just the cover page?
Yeah, I've got 2 interior pages that are on the add-ons now.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah. I know. I messed up a whole bunch of stuff while you were gone.
in fashion of tonight, yes.
Listen. We're going downhill. It's amazing. I am not muted. Did you not hear me talking this entire time? Oh my gosh. You know, that would just be the icing on the cake if I was muted that entire time. That'd be just fantastic. All right, let me close this stuff, and then you should be able to add your screen now.
All right.
Heard everything. Perfect. Thank you. All right, we're gonna add your screen. There you go. Got some art happening.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat or you.
Okay.
While this takes place, it seems.
You know,
so I might can change setting.
Okay. No, this might be the best way to go in theme of the stream. So let's see what happens. All right.
Well, my mouse isn't working, so that's all right.
That's right. You're using your stylus as your mouse. All right. We are super rolling with it tonight.
All right.
Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Ha, people. Perfect.
So I've got the ink scanned in, the original ink. Nice. I've adjusted it to kind of fit the page. You want to have an idea that there's a little bit of a cutoff here. So you kind of want to give it, all your important stuff about this much room into the page. Because at least this much will probably be cut off. I don't know if you see my little guide there, wiggling back and forth.
Yes. Nice.
So that's where the panel is. I'm going to put that there. These guides will kind of help keep everything in line. I don't need that one.
Very cool. This is a panel from Envy.
This is a page, the last page from Envy, issue
Very
number
cool.
2. All right, I think I've got just 2 literal panels in this one.
It's okay. That's okay. So you originally start out traditionally, then you scan it, and then you're gonna clean it up and do all the line work.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. That's fun.
So I'm gonna throw the opacity down just a little bit, and I've got my guides kind of showing me where these keeping the square in. Oh, that's the framing tool. That's not the rectangle tool. Hold on. Where did my rectangle tool go? The ruled lines. Okay. Here we go. So I got those panels in, and now I can kind of start throwing some lines on there. What I do is go ahead and make this blue. That way I can tell where the black is when I start.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like in the traditional form. A lot of people will use blue or red pencils to see where they're drawing. And I saw a panel one time with Jim Lee doing a sketch, and he was like, "The ears don't matter. They don't matter. Just fill them in. Just do something with the ears. Make them look like ears. It's okay." He's like trying to do like a 15-minute thing, and it was beautiful. He made like this Batman in like no time flat.
Oh, cool. see. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things is watching art streams.
Oops. So I got to turn off the guides because you can see I had a mark there that just kind of snapped to it. I don't need those guides anymore. They were just there for the panel. So, but yes, Katie, art streams. I have not seen many art streams. I see a lot of art videos.
There's a ton of art streams. I more so see them on Twitch, but they're starting to become more popular on YouTube. So if you follow a lot of like the really good indie creators, if you follow a lot of even the professionals, they all have channels, they all stream. So there's some good ones that we had, and then a lot of people in chat that are artists. They all do like their usual art streams, but that's how I started streaming. However many years ago that was, but yeah, I did art streams for a long time. Just doodled, painted, whatever you could possibly imagine.
I would love to do more art streams, but like there's like a little bit of a process to like getting it set up, and
yeah.
And as I kind of move my studio around, I have to set it up every time and kind of, I don't know, I have like an anticipation for it. And then when I get in there and actually start doing stuff, you know, a whole hour can go by and not one person has come in. And I'm like, I'm just not that entertaining, I don't think.
Hey, listen, you could start an art stream and just sit there for a while, but people usually end up wandering in or they ended up just lurking all the time. But the whole thing that you got to do with art streams or some other streams like that is you got to network, go meet people, that bring them in your stream. So that's how I did it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I was like, come do my thing, look at my stuff. And, you know, and then they kind of just show up. You're like, oh, hey, that guy. Like, thank you for coming, you know, lurking in here and whatnot. Yeah, like that. But yeah, I decided to do the doodles. So we are a doodling. So, yeah.
Let me see if I can see your screen. You are also drawing.
I am also the drawing.
With,
traditionally, yeah.
No screen to share.
No, I don't have.
We will see it soon enough.
Yeah. It is a doodle, so keep that in mind. So, you know, keep that.
We will judge
fully in mind. Oh, you're gonna fully judge everything. Yeah, do that
with the utmost precision.
It's okay. You could tear my stuff to bits. I don't care. This was something.
Do that, or would we? No.
You would, yes. All you guys would. And what is up, Cap? How are you doing? We are over here. We're talking to Austin right there. This is Austin's screen, by the way, right there, of some art for a panel and page for Envy for the Kickstarter. No, that's your Substack. Well, you know what? I'll paste that in there anyways. And here, this is for the Kickstarter right here. So if you want to go check it out, back it. We are trying to get it back. We're at the 44-hour mark and about halfway there. So I'm hoping it picks up more speed over the next couple days. And if you can't back it, please go check him out on the YouTube, on the Twitter, on the Instagram, on his website. But go share it. I've shared this a lot of the places. So, you know, just go hit the little button. Go blink. Share, please. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in here.
And thank you so much, Katie, for all the support and love and everything that you've done. And to Michael and Gary and everybody, it's been a very wonderful, fun experience doing this campaign.
Yes.
And getting to meet all you guys.
It's been my favorite part of doing this is I get to meet all the lovely people that come on here. And there's a lot of people that are in here right now that were previous guests. And I think that's so awesome that you connect with people like that. And then you become your friends. And then, you know, you spaz out with them on streams for a couple hours. That's how that works. But yeah, thank you guys, everybody, for hanging in here. It's great. And no, I love seeing people. And I love too when a lot of like the creators connect and they start doing stuff on together. Like that's so much fun to see that. I love that. Yes.
Yeah. Adam was awesome to work with for the cover, and I highly recommend him if you have any projects coming down the pipeline. He likes to do comic book pages.
Ooh, you hear that, peoples?
And he did my cover like really fast. It's kind of crazy.
Ooh, that was a good cover. So that's the one where he did it like it was like a stone looking like type situation.
Mm-hmm.
With the eyeball, that's the one that I backed. I really love that cover.
Yes.
It's just so good. That is correct. Michael did doodle me. You did a fantastic job on that as well. Let's see if I do that.
I feel like I'm under pressure. You guys are having me go faster.
You're under pressure. I also feel under pressure because I am doodling, and I'm like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. You're chatting at the same time. Yes. It's okay. We are learning together. Look at this. Together. That's what's happening. Oh, wait. Need my swirly doo-doo. Oh my god. Swirly woo-woo. That's how I like to talk about hair. It's the best. Okay. Let's see. Wow, it's been a hot minute since I have doodled anything. Oh boy. Okay, we got this type of situation happening.
Now, don't everybody ask questions all at once.
Yes. Yeah, guys. If you have any questions, yeah, let us know. Questions. Put them in the chat. Put them in anywhere if you want. Go for it. What is this? What is this eyeball? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I would love to have had streams when I was growing up to like kind of see how people, because like when I'd watch Jim Lee do stuff, you know, he was just such a head above everyone else. It's hard to kind of like be like, oh yeah, I'll be there one day, but you could be.
You can be. You could do it.
When you're starting out and you're like, I need some inspiration, and Jim Lee's just like, and it's like a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
I also think that when I see anybody draw, that I'm like, oh yeah, I could do it. I'm just gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to, you know. And I'm like, oh, look at this horrendous figure drawing that I have completed. What am I talking about? I can't do art. Yeah. Okay, we're starting to get some questions in the chat. Awesome wants to know, how many years have you been drawing?
Well, it's kind of a hard, like, yes or I mean definitive like this many years, but I've always enjoyed drawing as far back as preschool. I'm pretty sure if we said we were drawing, I was like, oh yes, this is what I was born for, finally. So I enjoyed it back then, but you know, as I got older, it would kind of come in and out. I would take art classes, or I would go to a convention, or I would do this or that. I'd get very inspired again and then fall out of it again for whatever reason. I have 2 kids. I had one very early in life, and then I've had a very early divorce in life. So a lot of different things can kind of take you out of the creative sphere.
Definitely.
But I've always been drawn, like I said at the beginning, I've always been drawn back to it. I've thought about doing other things. I thought about when I was growing up being a like meteorologist, because I was so enthralled with the weather sometimes. Just because I had like this deep fear of thunderstorms as a kid, and then I didn't stick with that at all. And then throughout, like when I graduated high school, I wanted to do personal training, and that stuck around for a while. I really enjoy working out, and I enjoy training other people. But I just didn't have I just kept wanting, I would be like, man, I have a story I want to tell. I have like characters that I want to make. And, you know, I couldn't watch a piece of media or enjoy something where I didn't get inspired to make something myself. So I always just fell out of anything else. But I've drawn pretty much most of my life, and then there's just been spurts in my life that I've drawn more times, you know, more often than other times, and much less often, you know. So
yeah, I definitely go in and out of my drawing kick, but it's starting to stick with me more now, because I think back in the day I always thought, oh, it's not good enough, and I would beat myself up on like all the art and stuff. Now I appreciate all the art that I do, and I'm like, you know, it's not so heinous. I could deal with that. That's fine. What was I taking me for? What? Yeah. So yeah, that's fun. We have a couple more questions coming in. Sammy wants to know, any tips for aspiring artists?
Yes. Let me think of them real quick.
Okay.
No, just, it's a road. It's going to be a battle, I would say, for the most part. I think there are some people that have the drawing bug where they just can't put down the pencil to save their life. Like it's almost at an unhealthy level of drawing or of doing art. But I've heard a lot of successful artists, you know, have more of a willpower rather than a like raw talent, because it can get kind of swampy with like different parts of your life. Like I said before, you can have life get in the way and all kinds of things. You could lose somebody close in life. You could have to prioritize your job or your family for a little bit and find a certain stability. There's just all sorts of things that can happen, and you just have to go in to it knowing that it's going to be a battle. And then there's some writer's block, and there's just also these internal and technical things. You could get kind of turned off doing like for me, I kind of had a realization that I'm going to have to learn how to do digital stuff, or I can't make it. Like I literally will not be able to do comics because it just won't be as fast and as efficient and also as shareable. You know, there's all kinds of aspects that come to doing it digitally that just have massive advantages. And trying to learn Photoshop for the very first few times was just an absolute headache. And I abandoned it sometimes. And what's funny is I had the skills or the knowledge of certain aspects of Photoshop. Like I even had some Photoshop basics in high school that were like borderline college graphic design 101 classes. And I didn't realize that I could apply those things to art until much later. Like I was like, oh wait, I can use the select tool to do this, this, and this. I can, because when you take those classes, you're looking at it like it's you're looking at the bare assignment of just doing, you edit this photo to make it, to move the chair away from the pool and make it look like it's over here. And it's like, oh, okay. And it gives you the tools and the instructions on how to do that. But it took me forever to like learn how I'm going to like apply that to being used in my art, which, that might not have been a problem for some people, but for me, it just didn't dawn on me. I don't know why, but learning the digital world was kind of a roadblock. And like I said, you just gotta know that it's gonna be hard. And then one more thing I would say for an aspiring artist is that nobody's ever going to wave the magic wand and tell you that you're now professional. You kind of have to just fake it till you make it, but not really. You want to be confident in what you're doing, and you want to have a sound idea for how you approach things. But you also have to kind of find a place in your career that you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to shoot my shot. And if that shot doesn't work, I'm going to shoot another shot. And at no point in this journey is anybody going to be like, well, you've made it as an artist. You just kind of have to go with the ebb and flows.
Exactly. And I have a couple more questions and some lovely comments from CJ. First thing he says, what the fuck, a meteorologist? And he goes, actually, meteorologist is not bad. You get paid to be wrong half the time. And he still hates everything he does. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to back to the other questions in a second, because CJ actually has a question about the Kickstarter.
Okay.
I think to pledge for the issues 1 and 2, does that reward come with the PDF as well?
Yes, every tier except the very, very first one with $6 comes with both PDFs. The first one for $6 is just the issue number 2 PDF.
Very nice. So yeah, CJ, it do. And also, did you see they have a cover for sale, which is the original art tier, but they also have interior pages happening. So once you get to the add-ons for that, it will show you all the art tiers in there. Let's see, where am I at? Where's my thing? And let me see. CJ says, okay, I'll pledge your satanic book now. Don't forget to add the I Heart Demons sticker to your campaign pledge as well. Yes, got to get that. Let's see. Okay, so Dan P asks, do artists require thicker skin since you're probably being critiqued so much?
I don't know. It's sometimes it's like as you're learning and growing in art, you need to understand that it will be critiqued and stuff. What hurts me the most is if I ever was doing an assignment and they want me to do it again. Like, I can take their critique. I don't want to do the I don't want to go back and start over. Like, if there's something I can edit or if there's something I can change, I don't mind. But to be like, do the assignment again is not a fun thing for me to hear personally. Although I have rebooted Envy. This is the 3rd time I've rebooted Envy. It'll be the last time I reboot Envy. And I've also gotten further than I ever have with this project, past the actual origin story. So, but as an artist, if you learn your basics, like composition, using the rule of thirds, utilizing your background, trying to avoid tangent lines, trying to keep people and then there are certain rules that comes with comics, which tangent lines would be kind of that a comic book rule, because your eyes are very manipulatable, and you can point somebody's eye the wrong way with doing a tangent line that you didn't intend to have. So there's just things like that. You have each different medium you try comes with different challenges. And if you can get the basics of like your lights and darks, lighting, and composition, you'll be pretty set on your overall art. And it's like a lot of criticism after that is just kind of subjective. And I'm in this Discord for the Comic Lab guys, and they have a critique channel, and I might go there every now and then if I feel like I can't decide on something. And that could be in the writing, or that could be the art, or that could be how a panel is set up, that could be how lettering is done. But for the most part, I really don't do much in that channel, because Dave is one of the hosts there, and he himself said, I really don't go looking for a lot of review and advice on what I make, because I'm trying to have my own editorial eye look out for those kinds of things. And I'm trying to better my own self-criticism and know where I can fix things myself. So I kind of took that and ran, because there a lot of criticism at this point has been just like subjective or minute. Like, it's not like a reader's going to super duper notice a problem in the different areas of the art. You do want to have a eye for detail. Make sure there's like some continuity. Make sure, again, that your basics are kind of lined up. But there's just so much to each individual person's taste that it's like, I think there's only so long of being critiqued by other people that you no longer have to be critiqued by them, or that you need to start critiquing yourself more. So it would be more the case.
Yeah, as I know, I am my biggest critic on my own art, and it's taken me a very long time. It actually took me like 35 years of doing art to even appreciate the art that I was doing. And I like that I can look at my art and not really see the flaws in it, even though I can. But I like that I can roll with it. And oh, what's up, Brandon? And yeah, the Eye of the Tiger music. Yes, let's do that. And CJ just pledged. So thank you very much for pledging, CJ.
Oh, thank you.
And he goes, he is actually asking you a question. You want to know why I pledged? Oh, why did you pledge?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, let us know. Why did you pledge? So Kpop is only 24. Wow. Yeah, you could almost nearly double that, by the way. No. So yes, CJ, let us know, why did you pledge? And welcome in, Brandon.
My boy Brandon. The Brandon.
The Brando. Yeah.
The Napoleon Dynamite Brandon.
The Napoleon Dynamite Brando. Yes. Brandon, what took you so long? Did you have to go feed Tina? Okay. CJ is saying, because it's a real comic and not some stupid pinup book impersonating a comic and just going for the money grab. Wow, that was very, very specific. That was very, very specific. He also commends you for the reasonable shipping. Yes, you do have some good shipping amounts. Yes.
Well, I went off of the shipping rate that I had. So I had somebody do some, or I had to do some pre-orders a few months ago from Free Comic Book Day, and did a little bit of a test run on shipping these things, and it ran about that price.
Okay, nice.
So that's what I went with.
No, I think you're offering a very good price, especially even for the overseas shipping. It was only like, what, $15 pretty much anywhere in the world. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm probably losing money on that, but I'm just like, if I really want people to be able to get it.
Yes, and I think that's a very good thing, because I think a lot of people are pledging because they want to read it and they want to see it in person, which is awesome for you guys. Froggy has a question. I can actually answer this, Froggy. Okay. He's actually getting ready to move, and he wants to know, how does pledging work if I don't know my future address? Good question. You can pledge now and wait till the surveys come out to actually add your shipping address, or if you find someone where you're trying to go to, or if your mail is forwarded. But yeah, if you don't know what your shipping address is and you put it in there, you can always reach out to him, I would guess, before they ship.
Yes.
Yes. See? Easy. And you could do that via Kickstarter as well. If you just message in, if you back the pledge and just click message, it'll send you a message with your notes back and forth. But when you get your backer kit survey, or not your backer kit, when you get your survey, because I guess you're not going to go for backer kit, just doing it strictly from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you log on Kickstarter, you're going to get an email, and you're going to get a thing across the top of your page that says you have to fill out your survey. And there is when you are going to respond to the survey. Okay, so very good question. So this campaign is ending in just about 44 hours. Mm-hmm. And how finished are you with the book before you think you're going to be shipping?
It'll be done by the time the money from Kickstarter comes in. It'll be done. Okay.
So if Froggy moves is the question, would he be able to back it and then hold off on the survey before shipping? When do you expect to be doing your surveys? Probably like a month from campaign ending, or do you think sooner than that?
As soon as possible, but what I assume that I can do is just be in touch, and then and I will send that copy when they're ready to get it.
Perfect.
So I mean, this is my first Kickstarter. I don't know how Kickstarter would have been. I don't know if they're like, okay, make sure that you send all of them out at this date. I don't think they do, but
Brandon is in chat. Brandon, you can answer this question for us. Would be nice. And let's see. CJ says, I was just speaking in general, not towards any money grab pinup book. It's funny that you capitalized money grab pinup book impersonating a comic over inflated pricing. Oh gosh, you're on a roll today. Let's see. Froggy says, right on. I don't want to hold anyone up if I don't respond to the survey immediately. Okay, so even if you don't respond to the survey immediately, you could still reach out to the campaign and say, hey, I need to fill out my survey, blah, blah, blah. Here's my correct address. You can still do that. with a no problem, because people that are already filling out their surveys, they're probably going to be the ones that they're shipping out first, whoever, because it goes in waves usually, because it's a lot of backers that got to put all their stuff together and get all that going. Yeah. Brandon wanted to know, are you drawing bulge right now?
I don't know.
That was when you were zoomed in a little bit ago. So it was a little far behind. Yeah.
No, I get it. I don't know. See, like I've actually, this part of the jeans right here,
the flappy zipper part.
Yeah,
that part.
I did that like back in high school for something. Everybody was I can't remember what it was, but everybody was watching me draw something. It was like for a class project or something, and somebody was like, "Are you drawing the penis?" And I was like, no. And then and then one of the more eccentric people in class stood up and was like, "No, idiot, he's drawing this," and he pointed right to the like thing on his the zipper flap on his pants.
The XYZ, yeah, zipper part. That was funny.
Just very outright. He was like, "No, idiot." I was like, you don't have to put it that way, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so CJ is saying, if everyone was reasonable like the devil here, that's you, more people would be able to pledge and get more Kickstarters funded. Well, that just depends on how pricey your book is per unit. Let me tell you, it happens that when you go to the cost of printing to the cost of actually getting ready to ship your book, sometimes that varies because there's been extra costs and increases and stuff. So, yeah. Have you realized that, dude? I said that like 20 minutes ago. I knew you were in a mood. So you know what my topic will be if I go Insomniac tonight? Listen, if you go to Insomniac, that'll be my pre-stream for my Aussie stream. So keep that going to about 4:30. That'd be great. That I can actually stay awake. It'd be nice. Yeah. And then men have to readjust. It's only natural. You know, I think everybody, depending on where you're at in life, needs to adjust at some point. Let me tell you. This hot weather, my clothes have, like, I gave up. It was stoked in sweat. How what it is. What are you? Artificially generated variant exclusive covers will be the topic, but I will only speaking I'm general for science. I don't know, CJ. I think you need a nap. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Froggy. Okay, so Frog Brawler is in. So Austin, be aware that he has pledged just in case his stuff doesn't get shipped to Florida. We'll figure that out for you. Don't worry, Froggy. But if you did back, thank you so much for backing. Thank you guys. Let's go. We're trying to get this thing funded. Woo, 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 woo.
Envy hype. Envy hype.
Envy, let's go. All right, let's see. Brandon. Okay, yes. You're able to change your address any point until the person running the Kickstarter is about to ship. And if you're not able to change it with someone like Austin, you could message on socials. Yes. Socials and also via the Kickstarter campaign. So if you do it via that way, it's all inside your Kickstarter like section when you backed as well. And thank you for posting the link, Christina. Thank you so much. And CJ says, deal, I will stream until you hoe down under. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. You know, always wanted to do that, but thank you. Brennan also says, no offense by the pants, by the way. I could tell it was the seam part of the pants. I was just funny that it zoomed in on the Brennan, we all know we were going with that. Yes, it's fine. You're getting back at him for all of the Napoleon Dynamite jabs. It's fine. Yeah.
We're here to goof, Brandon.
We are goofing and the arting and whatever else in between. And we are liking your art that you're putting up here. Nice. Yeah, keep your questions coming, people. We actually have a total of 74 people watching. Whoa. I know. We have 12 on the YouTube. We have 1 on the Twitch. Thank you to my Twitcher that is hanging out on Twitch. And we have 61 total on the Twitter. Thank you. Thank you for hanging. Yeah,
I need approximately like 15 of you to back the Kickstarter. Let's go.
However, you could do even less than that if you do the original art tiers. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh, wait, what? $10 is only the cost of a cup of coffee here in New York. You can all afford to deprave yourselves from Starbucks latte. And then Brandon freaking out. Starbucks is $10 in New York.
Yikes. Hey, we've gone to Subway like recently. It's been ridiculous. Like, so we went to an anime convention this year. And,
nice.
We went to a Subway that was nearby to get, and it was packed. Obviously, it was like the attachment Subway. Like it was attached to the hotel. That's like attached to the convention hall. And we get our food and it's like $45 for 2 combos. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit. And my girlfriend was like, yeah, it's probably just because it's like an event time right now, so they're probably jacking up the prices. Well, I go back to Subway like last Monday and here in town, and I get 1 combo, and it was $20 damn. I was like, oh my god! Out of all the places, I can go make these Subway sandwiches at home for so much less. So
I actually have a Subway in my refrigerator because that's what I got on the way home today, and I took 2 bites of it. I was too tired to eat the rest of it, so that's what I'll be doing after this stream. But yeah, no, everything is so expensive lately. Where did I go? I remember a couple months back we were trying to order waters, and I usually get them for the office. Let's say they're $7 a case. They jumped up to whatever crazy amount for $30 a case. Now they're back down to about $10 a case. But yeah, like things are just spiking like randomly. It's insane.
Did you say $30?
I did. Yeah.
Oh my god. We get 24 cases from Sam, like 24 count cases from Sam's for like less than $5.
Yeah, if I go to Costco, I can get them for about $4. Used to be $4 or $5, something like that. And then the mini ones, for whatever reason, even though they're the same ounces, they cost double.
Dang.
I know. It's a hot mess. I know.
Putting something good in that, I hope. Hello, kitten.
Kitty. All right, hold on. Let's show off the kitty. Show off the kitty. There we go. Show off the kitty.
Oh, hold on, let me change. Here we go. This is Alfredo.
Alfredo. Nice.
That's his common name. His first name is Armin, and the other one's name was Ymir. They both still have that name, but people didn't know what we were referring to or what we were saying when we said Armin and Ymir. So we got more common names like Alfredo and Pepper. So he don't care. He's so chill. He's like just a pile of goop. I can do whatever I want with him.
He's Alfredo sauce.
Yeah, he's Alfredo sauce.
Yes. Wow. That's awesome. I love animals.
He's like, what are you doing to me?
Your cat doesn't look evil enough. I mean,
that's you.
Could be. Could be innocent looking, but also demonic behind the scenes, like as we established with the squirrels earlier.
Yes. Yes. Me and my girlfriend say he's on demon time, in like the middle of the night. He's on his demon time.
Well, there's apparently a bunch of people in the Florida. Brandon asked, and he says that. Then he says over there, and then that guy says over there. And what? Where'd you go? And I saw earlier, CJ. Yes, we could tell you're in a mood. Yes.
And he's back. He's on demon time.
Brandon saying you made a seal and summoned Alfredo.
Yeah, this is the demon of
Alfredo chicken.
Alfredo chicken. He's getting a little bit more antsy now.
Cute. Adorable.
I put him down like 5 times and he just keeps coming back.
It's like, it's time. It's time to wreak some havoc. It's time.
Don't bother your sister. That's why I got 2 of you.
CJ says, Alfredo does put fear in the hearts of the high blood pressure and cholesterol people, though. Alfredo is adorable.
He does.
And then, yeah. No, you guys are dorks. And then people are talking about high insurance. Let's see. Homeowners insurance. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous how much stuff costs lately.
Well, you know what doesn't cost that much? My Kickstarter.
Exactly. Exactly. This is what they're talking about right now.
You go back.
Boom. Starbucks. $10. That's like a pack of gum these days. Correct. So for a better investment, you can get a comic book that lasts longer than a pack of gum. So also the same thing isn't soda at $10 in New York. They have sugar tax or something. Yeah. Let's see. They might have branded the super gulp size fountain drinks at one point. Yes. Okay. Way back in the day, I starred something from CJ, and you want to know what type of art classes did you take?
I took all the art classes.
Sure that.
In high school, I had, like my high school came with like standard art classes, not really like specific art. So I don't know how other high schools do it, but mine was like, had like your basics class, and then you had advanced art. So like, how like moving up in project demand, I guess you could say. And then there was art appreciation, and then there was, for us, they did a special class. So like I took advanced art with a few people that wanted to have another art class, so they gave us an art 3, but that was a lot more goofing around and experimenting. And then in community college, I had like a bunch of drawing classes, specifically, and I drew a lot of still life, and then I needed a painting course, but not enough people signed up for the painting class to get me painting credits in community college. What my professor did was set up it was really cool, a manga painting class. So he knew that I had an interest in manga. So he was like, I would like you to do a hand stitch and paint watercolor, and try and make this, make a manga. And me being dumb and naive was like, oh yeah, I can do my most treasured project ever. That's like a, gargantuan undertaking. And I tried to do that. I tried to do like the big fantasy story I mentioned earlier. And I got like something akin to 10-ish pages done. But I had no idea how to make a comic or a manga in any form. And he didn't know either. So he was just kind of like, okay, well, I saw that you worked really hard on it this semester, so you pass. And I was like, yeah.
Woo! Nice. Way to pass. And want to switch back your cam to the drawing tab? You forgot.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It's okay. As I said, we're doing we're surviving the technology day today. Yes, that's correct. There's only very limited copies of the variant issue 40, and I took one of those, so now there's 34 left. So super limited run on the variant cover, which is actually fantastic. He did such a great job on the way. Let me see if I can pull this up so we just look at this. Such a great job on the details of like where it looks like the stonework and also the leaves. I love it. It's so good. Let me see. Open here. Let me see if I can. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can show that later because you got to be you're doing the drawings. Oh wait, no, I can show it.
You can show it.
Here.
I don't mind. Very goofing.
Yeah, because you're still not back on your art piece yet, so it's fine. Can I move this over? So here, look at the leaves and the stone like detail. Like it looks super marbly, and I like how it's like the vine work is like merging into like the actual face up there. And look at the eyeball. I love eyeballs. Those are great. But that's a variant cover. So there's only 34 of those left. Check that out. And let's see, Brojo. Let's see, where did you go? What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys enjoy the interviews and put up with my shenanigans. Thank you.
She is really wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Frazetta, man. Oh, what's up, Jeff? How are you doing? How are you guys today? Let's see. Brandon, I want to eventually get Alan Moore's BBC Maestro course. I don't really care about the writing stuff, though. I just hear it takes like stuff like that. One of his favorite Subway sandwiches. That sounds amazing. I would be down for that. And and if I don't like his choice, I'll never read another book from Mr. Moore again. Wow, Brandon. Can you, if you take his course, react to it on screen? And then be very, very upset when he doesn't pick your Subway sandwich? But do it dressed as Napoleon Dynamite, dressed as Hypno Ray. Can you do that for us, please? Let's go. Interesting. Okay, Sammy wants to know, would you say it's necessary to go to college to learn art?
No. I would find that to be an easy answer, no. You're going to get like a lot of different kind of experience in college. Much like when I said that I had like a high school introduction to graphic design class, I didn't really realize how much that benefited me until like I started trying to do it on my own and put the pieces together. College has kind of like the same attributes to like business, being a little bit smarter about how you approach doing independent work in your art, or as a business, as a freelancer for anything like graphic design, doing studios, making connections, trying to network with people and stuff like that. But all that stuff is not regulated to college, and I would not say it's necessary. And college also has like some good resources. And so like I would say my biggest benefit out of college was making some connections, and then more the philosophical side. So I have a little story about one of the classes I took. I had taken some art history classes, the necessary ones in community college and in high school. There was art appreciation and art history. And I quite frankly didn't get a whole lot out of those. And I don't know if it was just me at the time, or if it was the setting, or if it was the teachers, or I don't know what it was. But I just really didn't get much out of those classes. And when I went to go transfer my credits from junior college to university, they were like, okay, it looks like you're going to have to take some art history classes. And I know that's not the fun ones. And I was like, oh, damn. Like, I don't want to take more art history classes. I thought I got those out of the way. I thought that was done with. That was behind me. they were like, okay, you're going to have to take 19th century art. And then, in the future, we'll figure out from there which ones you're going to have to take. And I'd be damned if that wasn't my most favorite class, was 19th century art history. I just had so much, I felt like I got so much of a perspective on how to approach art through that. And then there was so much lore behind different pieces of art. I grew to really enjoy like the Oath of the Horatii by Jacques-Louis David. And I really enjoyed a lot of David's work after that. And I enjoyed Eugene Delacroix. I learned a lot about Courbet, and it's something that stood out in that class that just wasn't in other classes, and in other art history classes more specifically. And I don't know what it was, but art history kind of quickly became a favorite of mine. And now I do have like a bunch of art history recommendations, but I think the teacher did a good job of like trying to connect it to like modern things going on, like as far as giving us free reign to write about the do writing assignments. There was like, you could compare it to any form of modern media, and I compared the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones to the Death of King Sardanapalus by Eugene Delacroix. So that was a fun project to do. That was just kind of explored like how to put philosophy into the art. But anyways, that was like a huge tangent. But my favorite thing from university, I was going to take some figure drawing classes. That would have been a good use of college resources, is having the availability to kind of do some figure drawing with live nudes, and having that kind of set up in the curriculum. But COVID hit, so we didn't do that. I did the figure stuff off the Line of Action, the website, which is I believe is mostly free, which so you can get some my college experience just by going to Line of Action on the website. But yeah.
Nice. I think that's lovely. And I really like it when you find like an artist or somebody that you really sync with, and it helps you be more creative. That's why I love following artists and creative people on Twitter, and even fashion people. Like, because if you're just flicking through your phone and you have Instagram and you follow a bunch of like fashion people, it's really good practice to draw. Like, I'll flick through there and just stop on a page and just like randomly draw people. So nice. I have like a whole folder full of like creepy, I'm sliding through my feed drawing people stuff. What's up, Chris? How are you doing? Okay, there's been a lot of chatter in the chat since the last time, and we have an update on the Alan Moore course. Frog Brawler says, I can tell you, I did Alan Moore's BBC Maestro course, liked it, but lost interest about 2/3 of the way through. I think it was distractions, and no fault to the course. That's okay. Sometimes you get distracted. CJ says, art college is not necessary, needed, but very helpful. Yeah, I think, there's many people that I see today that have never taken a single art class, but their art is phenomenal. I think if you truly like something enough, like, you just keep at it, keep messing with it, keep experimenting with like your styles, ways of things like you like, genres of stuff. You never know what you're going to concoct one day and make it amazing.
Yeah. Yes. A lot of experience I had to get was not through college. Like, just doing the learning how to do a comic just in general just came from finding somebody that could give you the bare bones basics. And I got that through going to Low Mill, the local artist hub in Huntsville, where Kevin Stokes has a studio. And at one point, he was doing classes with another comic book artist. And I learned in the span of approximately 6 to 9 hours, I learned like 70% of like the comic book making process there, which I mean, there's a whole lot still to learn. Like we didn't get into lettering or anything like that, but I got the bare bones basics of doing anatomy. And if you just kind of want to find somewhere to mentor, see if there's a local artist hub similar to Low Mill.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I love about like the internet and like these kind of like draw along streams. Like you meet a bunch of people on here and you get advice from a lot of these guys that are doing stuff. So many people have been in the business a long time. That's awesome that they would even like spend their time on people that are like trying to figure out how to do art. And I think that makes me want to back their stuff even more when I see that. Very excited. Let's see. Sammy, follow up to the question that we were talking about. She of the belief that technology is so advanced you can learn almost anything just by self-teaching. Dude, there's so many amazing tutorials just on YouTube alone that you could look up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stressed as Hypno Ray. He's gonna find Alan Moore at a con and hypnotize him into believing he's a pirate. Please have that on camera. Please do that on camera. I would pay to see that. Let's go.
Alan Moore just has you arrested.
He might come back, with his wizardness, and you're in trouble. Let me tell you. College helps with a lot of understanding printing process better, and creating commercial visual viable artwork. Wow, I can't even read today, especially for marketing, brand design, and advertising. Yeah. I mean, if you want to get that like businessy, you can, but just mess around, put stuff out there, be like, hey, I like your stuff.
Mm-hmm. It does help a lot with the business side. I can say, but it's not something you can't learn. You wouldn't be able to learn on your own. It's just kind of like a good window. Like people have when you go to college, it just opens up a good window to jump in.
Exactly. And CJ is going on and on. If you're very disciplined and motivated, you can teach yourself anything without college. Problem is most people aren't. And he's yelling more about one hello. Everyone knows the rules. There are no rules in here. It's anarchy. CJ has a question, and I wonder if this has to do with your campaign page. He says, who's Kevin Stokes? Or is that something you were talking about? I don't remember. I'm so tired.
It's probably on both. Kevin Stokes is an independent artist that has worked on some projects for DC and Marvel, and he was going to do some kind of hockey project that Marvel was trying to get off the ground a few years ago. But he's not super predominant on social media. That's kind of one of his drawbacks in life. Is he's a real classic comic creator. Started back in the 80s, I want to say. So a lot of his connections comes through having a studio up at Low Mill. He's a fantastic artist, and he's an old school guy, but he's also like not closed off to doing new stuff and having an open mind about things. Because the other guy that used to be in that studio with him, Nathan Messengill, I think he was a very prominent Deadpool inker. but he was very rigid in how he taught things, and he expected kind of a mirror from that rigidity, and Kevin was a little bit the opposite. He was very, put some expression in there, throw some dynamics in there, and his critiques were always just a little bit more subjective, and Nathan was a lot more technical. But yeah, that's Kevin. He's a indie artist, but also has worked for some major brands in the past.
To answer your question, CJ, and just realized I was demonized. I thought you said demonetized, but demonized. Yes, we're all at our demon horns today. We're all doodling in demon horns. I don't know if you can call it self-teaching. If you're watching a YouTube video to learn, that's just free teaching. Well, basically, yeah, you're hanging and chilling with people and finding stuff. Alan Moore uses his black magic descendant. Okay, listen. This is going to be our issue for the next Disney Comics. You're going to go to Comic-Con dressed as Hypno-Ray, and you're going to go battle Alan Moore, because obviously he's a black magician and is going to send you to the Shadow Realm. Also, this might be the arc where I restore my memories as Rusty Hook. Then I go to the Shadow Realm to hunt you down because I'm missing an arm and a leg, and I had an eye because of you and your shenanigans. Let me tell you. Yeah. Froggy says he's legit just enjoying art happen right now. Yes, there's a lot of good art that's been coming out lately, and I love seeing the vast varieties of people are doing. That's some good stuff.
Yes.
So Froggy, if you took Alan Moore's class, did you want to ever do your own book? Like, is that something you're doing for writing, or did you want to do it just get in the mood to draw, like do your own like comic-based thing? I know I'm rambling. That's what happens when you don't sleep and you're amped up on so much caffeine. Happens. Forgot a word. Sorry, meant watching art. Yes. Dude, you would really enjoy a lot of the other art channels that I hang in. Like Shelby does a really good one. Jason does really good stuff. I love when Nam is back and start doing his own drawing things. That's fun. Between the Lines is fun. I love just seeing what people produce. Like, it's really fun to see like a theme or something and seeing everybody's interpretation of it. That's really cool. Honestly, I don't know at this point because I'm so tired of barely comprehending sentences. Holy crap, we've almost been on for 2 hours. How did that happen?
If you want to call, whenever you feel that you have...
I thought it was like an hour. I was like, what's happening? But yeah, okay. Guys, look at the art that you have done. I'll show you my cheesy drawing that I did in a second. I'm nowhere near finished with this, but I'll have to tweak some stuff. This is just my base drawing. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Kickstarter, plop them in chat now. Then we're going to do a update on the Kickstarter, see where we're at, because you still have 40-ish hours to go. I'm assuming 42. Started at 44 hours. I'm assuming there's 42 hours left. Yeah. So check that out, and then let me drop the link one more time for the kick in here. Boom, Kickstarter there, and then boom, Kickstarter is there. Plop plop. There we go. Yeah. So let's do an update on your Kickstarter. Let's see. Let me refresh the page. See where we're at. See what we got to work with here. You are at $805 with 42 hours to go. All right, we're getting there. Nice. Thank you guys for backing and coming in here, putting up with all of us, whatever we're doing. And you've been drawing awesomely. Let's see. Wait here. Let me see if we can do this. Yeah, we can zoom in there. Show us a brief panel, if you will. Go up and down, see what we work with, or zoom out or whatever. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
So every now and then you'll get rid of the underlines and see how it's coming along. So I've actually been a little more disciplined on this run. Normally I just kind of rough in the lines real quick. That way I can get rid of this layer entirely. And then I tighten them up another time. But I've been keeping them pretty good and clean so far. So if they stay clean and I like them, this will be a part of that final inking process. But I haven't actually. So, oof. So this is not the right orientation. I wanted to go over this real quick. I do so on this page of ink. I did this on the back. I roughed in everything on the back of it. I flipped it around and then I fixed some of the faces. I fixed some things that you kind of notice when you flip your work. And so now the orientation is not the right way. So I will go and flip. And this is the correct orientation. So I'll make it blue again. And I kind of wish I had done that already. I usually, I forgot with doing this stream, made me a little jumpy, I guess, but I normally flip it first back to the right orientation, and then that way I can kind of correct things a little bit again.
Nice.
Like, I think his eyeball is a slightly over too much. So I'm going to move it down, move it over. I might even move the nose over just a little bit. So the wonderful, wonderful part of doing this digitally is you can just kind of take those pieces and manipulate them as needed. But if it's not up to par, all I have to do is throw the opacity back on this, turn it blue, go over it again. Which I'm not opposed to doing. This has a timer up here for 1 hour and 15 minutes. That takes into account like the time the pen has kind of been around the screen. So it's pretty accurate. When I stop drawing and go to the restroom or something, it won't track that time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that because I only know the MS Paint part of art digitally. So I will eventually figure this out because I have this program and I want to be able to figure out how to use it. So I'm slowly getting myself to using the stylus because I'm not used to that. Let's see. Yes, Brandon says there are 2 original art pages for $40 and $80 in the add-on section of the campaign. Very true. Also, the cover for issue 2 is still available. Let's see. It's a very good question, Sammy. Sammy wants to know, how do you overcome creative blocks?
So far, I'm just kind of so ahead in writing her. Well, I'm just kind of ahead in my brain with the story that I don't have any blocks occurring. There's kind of like how am I going to fit this every now and then pop up, like how how do I fit in this piece of information? How's it going to kind of flow with the story? And, that kind of thing. But I had this story, kind of the outline figured out, and I go off that outline, and every now and then there's some kind of TikTok or new piece of horror media. I watch a lot of Wendigoon, and he goes over and reviews a bunch of interesting horror, ARG horror, analog kind of stuff that people post on YouTube, lost footage kind of vibe to it. And I can usually draw some inspiration off those kinds of things, as well as whatever I'm reading. I don't know. I had yet to have any severe writer's block or creative blocks. And I'm also fresh in this. My first webtoon was posted in 2019. But a lot of things got in the way of that, and I just now started doing the comic in print form last August, and I had a ton of material to already go off of from the webtoon. And so I've really only been doing this for just a year, for actually creating the comic itself. So in the future, there could very well be some writer's block going on, but I've not faced it in full force yet, and I might not ever. But there's still much to be told from the future. So.
But
I think there's a saying. I want to say it's originated from a guitarist from one of the old hair bands, but it goes, there's no output if there's no input. So I just try and keep an eye out and an ear out for things that could be pieces to this story, and it makes it fun. You think about something being added into the story, and you think about how your characters are going to interact with it, how they're going to face it, and it's fun for me to think about, and that fun kind of drives it too. So sorry for cutting you off, Katie, but yeah, that's
good.
my rant. That's my rant.
I'd rather have you rant than me spaz out mid-sentence, whatever I'm talking about. It's fine. A couple more questions from CJ, and also this is another question, but this is to Michael. Are you still here, Ferrero? Good question. Are you still here? Yes. I'm assuming you went and watched the review, and you're coming back with hot critiques. I'm assuming that's what that question is about. And CJ is coming in with some extra questions. Do you use a template program or freehand all of your panel work?
I just use the squares. I'll freehand, doing the traditional stuff. And then when I'm doing the rough sketches, and then when I'm tightening up everything on the flip side of the page, I use a ruler, maybe. But as long as I can eyeball the area well enough, I'll have those guides like I did at the beginning of this one, and just put in the panels that way, and that'll make them clean and measured. And when I make a page, I kind of just think of the overall composition, and I just kind of like think about how the dialogue is flowing from one place to another, because that's how you want to go about your the eyeballs of somebody reading it. So the most top area is where dialogue is going to be read. Dialogue being in the top kind of overrides dialogue being next. So let's say I had a bubble here, and then I have a bubble here, and then I have a bubble here. Kind of close or something. People will kind of go from this bubble to this bubble, just kind of naturally. It's at the top more so, rather than this being next. So you just kind of have to like intrude, put it a little bit lower, let's say, and then intrude with this other bubble. And then that way people have a flow, and they go there, and then in the next panel you got this, and you got this, and then so that's at the top. Don't want it to hug the panel. Yeah, you just kind of want to. The dialogue is kind of like one of the best directors of the eye, because you're looking for the next thing to read. But you also kind of want to have an idea of how it's going to affect the art. So like the last sentence for the last page might be down here, kind of in between those things, or maybe up here in this empty space between these subjects. And I have these subjects. Sometimes I can't pull this off. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to do this, but if you can have somebody looking this way at the end of a page, going towards the next page, or in motion, like these guys, he's looking this way, this one's looking this way, and the stretcher thing, whatever you call it, is going in that direction too. It kind of takes the person off of the page. Once they've seen this subject, they go here. And I don't know, Katie, if you're seeing my demonstration, but I'm
yes.
marking on the paper as I go. So I'm not just saying
for the undo button.
Yeah.
No, I was watching that. It was very, very interesting. I actually stopped drawing so I could look at you put the word bubbles everywhere. Nice. Did that answer your question? Where'd it go? Okay, Michael has popped back up in the chat. Nice. We have a update from Michael. Let's see. Question from CJ. Does a devil recommend adding webtoons to the distribution of content?
That's going to be up to the individual. I stopped posting on webtoons because number one, my genre doesn't really have a good foothold there. I wasn't getting a whole lot of traffic. Number two, a lot of people that came up to me at conventions just did not seem to care. Like as soon as I said it's on webtoons or kind of explained it's in an app, there was only a few people that would say they like, oh, I have webtoons, I like webtoons, I'll go read it. And even then, a lot of those readers or a lot of those enthusiasts for webtoons was like, yeah, I'm more into the romance stuff though. So I was like, okay. So that was one of the issues. And then another thing is kind of the terms of service is iffy. So with the podcast I listened to, Dave Kellett had a lawyer kind of go over the terms of service before he started like posting on there. And the lawyer recommended against him doing it. Now, that's not to say, it's not for some people or that you shouldn't do it. But me personally, if a lawyer is like, if you want to protect your property, and your IP, and says don't post on Webtoons, I don't know. I kind of am inclined not to do that. So, I'm inclined to listen to the lawyer.
Yeah.
So that's why I backed off of Webtoons. It was kind of a plethora of reasons.
Okay.
But for some people, it works out. So not gonna dissuade Webtoons.
I know there was a couple people that tried a couple of different sites, and they had to keep moving their product along because they were either not getting the views on it because they said it was violence, but even though it wasn't, it was just like a regular like Dragon Ball type fighting style manga, which is interesting because there's so many of that on there, and it's I don't get how they flag some content but not all content for that kind of stuff. What is happening now?
I wonder if it's regional.
Could be regional. That's interesting. That might be the case. What is happening? Hold on a second. Oh, GY, what's up? GY, you're gonna have to come to the next time we're doing this, but I'm doing at 4:30 a.m. my time. We're doing an Aussie hangout session. The next time we do one, you got to join us. I'm trying to get all my Aussie bros together, comic/nerd dudes. So come hang at 4:30. 4:30 my time, which is 6:30 a.m. ish your time. Yeah, 6:30 p.m. ish your time. Man, my brain is braiding. Yes, great. Oh, dang. CJ says, that was a very wishy-washy answer on web tools. Satan man, you have the making of a strong politician.
Well, for people like Lore Olympus, it's going to work out. If you have a romance-esque kind of thing that's very, very, very lenient towards an anime style, or a comedy, or especially a romance comedy, it could probably thrive on Webtoons, and it might not matter if you have kind of an IP issue there, because if that's where your bread and butter is made, that's where your bread and butter is made. So for some people, it's the way to go, and for some people, it's not. So
yeah, sometimes you gotta jump around and see where your audience really starts coming from, because I know right now if I go to Twitch and I do an art stream, I'm gonna have way more people lurking in my art stream than I am in this blogish type thing. But you just gotta kind of jump around, because sometimes global comics is really good too for getting attention, especially with like the weird fantasy or the fighting stuff. That's really good on there, because I think they're kind of more lenient than the Webtoons on some things. And then it's weird because a lot of the sites like Tapas and some other ones, they have different terms of service. So I know a lot of people that jump around the platforms just to figure out where to start from so they can build their audience and then take it to like Kickstarter, etc. type thing.
Which for me and Brandon, this kind of thing has been the better audience builder. Getting to talk with you guys and show our faces. I tend to sell a lot better in person. I'm usually like dressed up like I was the first time. So it gets a lot of attention, and then people come up and meet me, and we talk a little bit, and then they grab a comic, and I just can't do that online.
That's true. I think the dressing up in cosplay is really, really, really helpful, especially when you have a lot of energy at a booth, because that brings the people over. Even if you don't, and you're dressed up as a really cool demonic being, that kind of just brings people over.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is happening over here?
Yeah, it's been I would say it's been a net win overall. Some people will avoid the booth because of that, and I just kind of chalk that up to like, well, they probably wouldn't like my stuff anyways, so.
You know, you never know. You never know. You might see someone that sees a demon for the first time, like, what is this? And you might be the gateway into their demon demonic powers. You don't know. Yeah. And CJ, oh my God, you're killing me. I just pasted the link to his YouTube down below. Go check it out. And once again, have I mentioned I'm in a mood today? Question mark. It's that time of month. I can tell, CJ. I can tell. Brandon, Austin and I talked about how important and great the online YouTube and review sphere is in what we do in our latest podcast episode. Yes, please, by all means, go follow the podcast that Brandon and Austin have. It's lovely. I've had a lovely good time on there as well. You guys are building up your channel, and I like what you guys are doing. So go check them out together. Oh, yeah.
I try to get Adam on there, but Adam's like, well, I don't want to do an interview. And I'm like, I don't know if it'd be like an interview. We have questions, but it's not going to be like.
I mean, how excited are you that you have come onto my show today? This is so professional. It's so tech savvy. And it's so of the top of the sphere when it comes to interviewing skills.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. Adam, what are you talking about? Go on his thing and have fun. Do art or something. Just, it's exciting. Yes. Okay. We're coming up to almost the 2.5 hour mark. Yep. I'm way beyond tired, and I need to eat something. So hold on. Let me remove your. Oh, you want to do what now?
I was just gonna say you can call it whenever you.
Okay, all right. Are you trying to show something, or are you done on your screen? So I'm gonna remove it so we don't see it. Okay, let me remove that so we don't see all your folders. And then hold on, where's my? Oh my God, I can't see nothing. There's our faces. There we go. And you did a lovely drawing on there. I did a drawing here. I'll show you my hot trash drawing real quick. Let's go. There, I did. There. I did a cheesy pinky face.
Yes.
Ultra demonic. Yeah. And I gave her the bitchin' skull, but I gave him fangs down there. So there you have it. That's what I drew. Ta-da.
Nice. I love it. I love MB. You did good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had a lot of fun as usual. It's great been hanging with you and Brandon. It's been so much fun. Thanks for coming on again. And thank you to everyone that backed in chat. And we're still at 77 people watching us. We've got the magic number on Twitter. We're at 69 people watching on Twitter. Let's go, Twitter. What are you saying? Well, this was fun. Help my little you listen. You if anything, I heart you even more, Sammy, for that slip up. Thank you.
Sammy.
Thank you. Thank you very much for popping by. Yes, let's go. CJ, you know what this means? If I'm ending now, that means you have to start the Insomniac stream right now to run it until 4:30 a.m. Let's go. So I think that's what it means when you say let's go. And what's up, guys?
CJ.
Yeah, thanks, CJ. Oh yeah, thanks for backing, and thanks to Froggy for backing.
Froggy.
Yes, thank you. Froggy is up, and hold on, I'm trying to get your Kickstarter link over time before I start giggling because I saw something in the chat. And what's up, Edwin? Here we go. Check that out. It's Kickstarter right there. And what are you saying? Webtoons is chock full of romance, going by the constant alerts I get. How many romance mangas are you subscribed to, Michael? Is the question. Yes. See?
Daddy is
See?
a demon,
yeah.
or whatever.
All the demons, all the things. Oh, you're saying let's go now? Okay. With all the let's goes that you've been put in here, please, and Brandon is begging you. You know what? Please start it now. And then you can also have Austin on as well when you go live. Boom. You can extend this into your thing there. And Brandon is begging you to start it now. Let's go. But we're going to get out of here. I'm hungry. It's hot. We're going to get out of here. So let's get out of here. Let's dance out of here. You're welcome. It's a pleasure. Come back on anytime.
It was great. Thank you for letting me draw. And
you're welcome. Yes, you could draw, spaz out, whatever. It was a good time. And I'm excited to see where your Kickstarter goes from here. And I have a feeling that it's still going to get backed. So let's go, people. Share this out. Go check it out. Go back it. Go all the fun things. And that's for issue 2. So go check it, man. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here. Goodbye. Bye, guys.